Hi, my name is Kyle, and this presentation is about to the final project of the Science Computer course at CCT College Dublin. It is a project to design and implement a network structure as well as service solution for a medium-sized company, which in this context is called Dublin Pharmaceutical Limited or DPL. The presentation is divided into the following topics. DPL is a medical company and is moving to a new greenfield site. It is a medium-sized company and currently has approximately 100 employees. The objective of this project is to cover the operation of plan, design, and implement of the entire network infrastructure and to ensure safe communication from the new office to the other branches, partners, and the internet. Also meet technological solutions required. To develop a network project, it is very important to follow a methodology so that you can curse all phases of the process and ensure that no steps are left behind. To define the continuous life cycle of services required, I opted for a highly regarded Cisco methodology called PPDEIOO, which stands for Prepare, Plan, Design, Implement, Operate, and Optimize. This approach aims to organize and facilitate the standard process of building a computer network and to identify the company goals and constraints. I will not detail due to the short presentation time, but they can be found in the technical report of the project. Next, the main implementation tasks for the DPL project. We will see how each of the requirements was met in detail. Here, the new DPL network is represented. It is possible to simulate how the internal and external connections are made. I used a Cisco packet tracer to demonstrate this scenario. To meet the high availability and fault tolerance, the DPL topology is based on Cisco hierarchical networking. This model uses the connection of switches divided into layers of functions to create a larger campo LAN. The access, distribution, and core layers perform these respective roles in the structure. Basically, access switches provide the closest connectivity to the end user, performing traffic forwarding functions. Distribution and core switches play distribution and traffic routing roles and act directly in rerouting control in case of link failures. During the short time, I will explain without much detail the technologies used. To start, I will talk about the communication protocol used to connect the DPL to external sites, the OSPF. The Open Shorted Path Burst OSPF is a link state routing protocol. This means that it analyzes the speed, cost, and path congestion while identifying the best and shortest path between one connections. It ensures that communications remain active in case of failures. Let's see in the practice how it works. In this test, I'll put a ping between the partner and manufacturing PC. This is the final 22. First, I'm gonna check with this command tracer trace route. What's the the hops used in the that connections. You can see that link. We can also in the router apply this command show IP route for the destination know via OSPF that protocol. They know the best path to the between that connections. The same. Now we'll start the ping. Okay, here from here. I'm going to remove the main link to simulate a fail. We can see that the convergence time is extremely fast, imperceptible to the user. We confirm with the trace route again that the path has changed. Let's see. Trace route. There is one more hop. Again showing 3 main link destination. Here there is now the branch site is necessary to make this connection. Let's check again. The message of the OSPF neighbor down. Repeat the command. Now by another link. The connections remain active without one link. I will demonstrate now how the process of internal convergence works. The VLANs structure was configured to segment the network by sectors and functions. Using 8 SRP IPs as gateways ensures communication in case of failures in the DPL environment. 8 SRP was implemented using the virtual IP shared between the suite core 1 and 2. See part of the configuration. For this network or all VLANs, the device gateway IP is the final one, is the virtual. The core 1 suite is the final 2, and the core 2 is the final 3. In this test, there is a ping between the marketing sales and the partner again. Let's see the just to check firstly. Here there is a switch core 1. Let's start the ping. Okay, I'm going to simulate a electric failure on the switch core 1, which is the active. Now it's off. You can see all connections between the switch core 1 are down. Let's check the ping. We can see that the convergence time is longer than the OSPF, as the applied protocol in this case is the spanning tree protocol SFTP and not the rapid spanning tree protocol. I will explain in another occasion. I'll pause the video. Okay, connection established again without the switch core on. All the connections are between the switch 2, the standby. Let's check. 1 minute. Yeah, you can see the switch 3. Because the end users and equipment use as gateway the IP virtual, there is no problem in that connections. Now I'm gonna show you some another functionalities and functions solutions in this project. First, the wireless guest access. We need to go to one cell phone. First, we need to configure the wireless connection. Putting the SSID. Defining the authentication method within the WPA-SK. Put the password within that. I can show you. You can see the wireless connection established through the DHCP protocol. Let's see. Yes. It get the correct network. It is a segregated VLAN just for the guest users through the DHCP server. Here. Okay. I'm gonna show the telephony is a Cisco solution. First, we need to configure through the voice routing. All the equipments you need to put the credentials, which is managed by the radio server. I'm gonna show next. All the equipment are registered in that service here within the username. Enable mode. First, we need to define the network for the voice device in the gateway, which is the router, and then define the channels, which is the numbers to call. Here is the registered MAC address for the phones. I'm gonna start one. one connection between the RD department and market sales. To call correcting, connection established. To the cloud services, I hosted in the Google Cloud Platform through that VPN connection, which is a secure private connection to the hosts in the cloud with some servers I'm gonna show now. To access the cloud provider, you need to connect to the console. This is the main page of the provider DPL project. There is two virtual machines that I configured with Linux operational system. Let's check. To access the machines, we can push the remote button SSH or through the remote software, in this case PuTTY. This is a client service who are configured with Ubuntu version 20.04, and the server is a CentOS version. Sudo to get the root credentials. Do it to the short time of this presentation. I'm going to show quickly some services present in that server, which is the web services. You can check the status of the services system. Which is active and running. It is a Apache server configured. We can see there is a index.html, is a file. You can check. You can use the editor to check the file, which is a simple HTML, just to demonstration. I'm gonna the IP of the service is the server is the 10.154.0.2 and the client 10.154.0.3. I'm gonna get the HTTP 2 and open with success the request, HTTP request. Now with this command we can check the users created in the server. Password. Here there is all user in the server, but we can check just the last 10 or 10 created users in C password. Just clear. We can see the user created for this project, simulating a user for all the sectors, and we can check the groups as well. Group. There's a research, development, marketing, that's 15. Manufacturing, and T-Shelb, A-Shelb is part of this group. E-Hunt, Kimura for research, J. Bauer and S. McCall to marketing sale. There is another groups necessary to create that another service like SFTP, DHCP, and Samba. In this Linux solutions is good options because it's totally free, and there is a great community support in the internet. And you can integrate with the Active Directory Windows users as well. The project was successfully planned and executed, meeting all the technical requirements despite unforeseen events. I feel gratified to be able to complete each task, and as I gained a wide variety of knowledge through a lot of research and hands-on experience. And I hope to be able to continue improving myself and use the experience in my professional activities. Thank you.